How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel, and big up Curtis as well. He sent everyone over, so I love for the love people coming over from Curtis Shaw TV. Hit up the like button. I'm out here, hat on again. Don't worry, people, bit of bruising and whatnot. It'll be back out soon for the update. But yeah, we move. I'm not late. I'm literally 30 seconds out. I was watching Curtis's stream as well, so I thought the community was watching Curtis. I was watching Curtis. I thought, let's wait on Curtis doing his thing. Usually he's on for a couple hours, but today it was just the hour, so big him up as always. Big up the community as well. Come on. And I might be late to the party. I know the news broke yesterday about Watkins and a lot's happened since, but we might as well still talk. It's still relevant, nah? Yeah, you're seeing the bruising. It's all mad, people. This is what I'm saying. Now you wonder why I had the shades on. Maybe I need to put the shades on again. Nah. The hat's on today. Hit up the like button, people, first and foremost. And we're going to talk. Like I said, there's updates throughout, but we're going to talk. Watkins bid, supposed bid. And I say supposed because everyone's assuming we actually did make a bid. I don't know, man. Is 40 million on the last few days of the transfer window really worthy of being labelled a bid? I don't really know. But, you know, Arsenal are going to do what Arsenal do. And this is typical of what Arsenal have done in the past. So it's not surprising from my perspective. Shouldn't be surprising from yours. Do I expect something to happen in the last few days? Something's going to happen. But the last time something happened in the last few days, it was Raheem Sterling. So let's not hold our breath, people. Otherwise, there'll be a lot of deaths come February 3rd or whenever this transfer window ends. But before we get into it, people, have a look at that, people. The E7 Pro by FlexiSpot. Go show FlexiSpot some love, people. There's a link in the description. If you need a desk, if you need a chair, amongst many other things, go to them first. The quality, look at it. It's a beauty. Black on black, that was my choice. You can get many different colorways, desktop and legs, whatever you like. For my studio, black on black works. As you can see, I've tucked in the gaming PC right underneath. Nice. But I did say standing desk. Look at the motor go up, down. As a content creator, it gives me many different angles to work with. So depending on what you do and how you go about doing it, I can't recommend nothing more than the FlexiSpot E7 Pro for the desk. As well as the desk, they've sent the BS14 chair. I can't lie to you, as someone who does a lot of content day in, day out, a chair is essential, and this is the best chair I've ever had. Look at the curves on that chair. It assists the lower back, supports the neck, load capacity 136 kg, so no worries there, people. Well ventilated, elastic, special waterfall shape, that's what they call it, to relieve pressure on the legs and improve blood circulation. I didn't think chairs could get much better. But here we are, people. They got FlexiSpot, E7 Pro, standing desk, BS14 chair, but they've got hella other things. Hit the link in the description. Love for the love. Come on, people. Go show them some love, seriously. Because you see this chair I'm sitting on right now? I would get up, but this chair, no word of a lie, I don't gas the people. This chair, I feel like a king. You've probably seen in the last maybe week or two, since I've been using the chair, I'm just chilling. I'm chilling. Before, the chair had no back, pause, but I had to sit up, you know. Now, the curves on this, I could take this chair out for dinner. That's how good this chair is. I can't lie to you. Lower back support, neck support. And I didn't even have to do this bit. I'm just letting you know, if you need a chair, this is the chair. And there's up to 55% off across the website. There's links in the description, link in the live chat. I'll pin a link in the comment section as well. Go show them some love, people, because there is a discount already on there. So hit them up. Not just chairs, desks, sofas, recliners, all of that stuff, but this chair here, I vouch for it, people. It gets the Turkish certificate of approval. But let's get into it. The first thing I see is Paul saying breaking. Arsenal have signed nobody. Adrian said curves on the chair. Big pause. Is it a pause? It's a chair. It's a chair. I don't think that's a pause. I don't think that's a pause. More GA than Havertz. Hey, I saw a comment the other day saying more transplants than transfers. It's mad. I gotta laugh because it's funny and it's true. Maybe it's funny because it's true, but it's all crazy. So you can't pause on a chair, bro. I'm talking about a chair. Come on, people, man. That's a bit too far now. That's a bit too far. I see the Spurs. We'll get into the tell thing anyway. But Watkins, I wanna talk about Watkins first because Watkins is the main bit of news across the last 24 hours, and he's probably going to be the main bit of news for the next 24 hours or so. So let's get into it. I mean, what's people's genuine thoughts? Like genuinely, because it's a weird one. People are not attacking me, but people are coming to me saying he improves us. Yes, he does improve us. Like, but my thing is that's not difficult to do. I actually think the state of our front line now, I think Eddie Nketiah improves us because we're not talking about how much improvement is being made. When people say he improves us, and I'm not saying Watkins and Eddie belong in the same sentence, they don't. But what I'm saying is people can't just say he improves us and that's it. That can't just be my thing is I don't get how we're searching for a 20 goal striker, one that slots in and does his thing for the next 4 or 5 years minimum. Hence why you're hearing an Isaac, or hence why you're hearing a Sesko, players that have still got their prime to come or within their prime at this moment. And all of a sudden, Watkins comes out the bag and we're meant to be happy. A guy never scored 20 goals in a Premier League season before. So yes, he does improve us, but is he the one? I don't know. Well, I think I do know. But there's a league to win this year. And this is coming from someone who thinks we've done enough damage. But if we was to get the right attacking signings, and the key word is the key letter in that word is the S at the end, sign-ins, which is not going to happen. If it was Tel and Sesko or Tel and Gyökeres or Kvaratskhelia and Watkins, or if it was like a couple of these options that were available throughout January that we entertained, we got, and it was two over the line, then someone like me who said the season's done already would look at it and say, well, there's something to play for now. This could rejuvenate and reinvigorate and refresh what seems to be quite a stale attacking unit. I won't even say front three because whoever we play at this moment in time is stiff. But the club yet again don't want to, go that extra yard, take that extra risk. They don't want to do it. So Watkins and we're hearing that. And listen, is this 40 mil thing true? Because of Fabrizio and whoever it is over the last 24 hours, Sky Sports, they're all quoting 60 million rejected. Now I'm hearing it was 40, 45 million, and Aston Villa would have entertained 60 prior to Duran leaving. Now I don't think so. What is it? Osimhen and Mbomo. There's been so many options in both the left wing and striker position. It wasn't that long ago, 4 weeks ago now, where I said there's nowhere to hide in this window. There's players galore. I was mentioning release clauses. Since those first few days of the window, Kvaratskhelia becomes available. Marmoush goes to City, which indicates that, contrary to what a lot of Arsenal fans think, or when talking to me, assume, you can't get a player midway through the season if he's happy. But Man City just did it. And this is one of the teams we're meant to be competing with now and moving forward. So how as fans do we make the excuses? That's the most frustrating part of it. People argue with me when I try and attain a certain level of or standard or bare minimum. Diaz was bought by Liverpool midway through what was looking like a glorious season at Porto. I think he had about 14 goals midway through the season. And Liverpool nabbed him. Paid a handsome price, but nabbed him and got their man. He wasn't readily available. I'm just giving you another example for another team that we're meant to be competing with. And Liverpool ain't exactly City in the transfer market. They more resemble us in the way we move in the transfer market. But still, there's a very recent example of a team that are vying for the same things we're vying for, making a move that I've got Arsenal fans telling me we can't do. Can't go for him. He's probably happy then. And bear in mind, even for Gyökeres, I'm hearing why would he move half? Why wouldn't he move halfway through the season? Why wouldn't he? But you know, like I said, the suckers will come out when these last few days ramp up with targets and excuses. And again, I think something's gonna happen. I do think something's gonna happen. What that something is, I'm not too sure. And at this point, I don't know what it can be that will leave a smile on my face, which is not the easiest thing to do. I get it, people. I understand that. People might, that's wishful thinking. But at least a bit of optimism or a spring back in my step. People are acting like this I'll say version of me, because people think there's versions. That if I'm upset about something, I'm upset, angry, happy, and so on. But people forget, for the last 2 years, I've been upbeat. There's a spring in my step. I'm expecting us to win a major trophy. I'm saying it. I backed the process or whatever people wanted me to do. People are acting like that didn't happen, and that this last 3-4 weeks, this is what he's been waiting for. This is what he wanted, so he can moan again. What such bullshit. You'll see it in the comment section of this video as well, by the way. It's on every video. Not that I care. People say don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. I like bringing it up. I like engaging with the love and with the nonsense. Sometimes equally. But people still mention to me Vlahovic till this day. Till this day, people mention, oh, we went for Vlahovic though. And that's as recent as maybe 2 weeks ago. I'll be talking about strikers, Gyökeres or Osimhen. People will say not the right profile. We went for Vlahovic and Sesko's the people are still using Vlahovic's name amongst the process. So Watkins' name now will be used for another 2 years. Well, we tried for Watkins. That was the profile we wanted. Where's the profile merchants as well? Because you lot make me sick as well. There's a lot of merchants out there. Profile merchants, you're one of them. Ball knowledge merchants, you lot are the sickest of the lot. The ball knowledge merchants that try to question my ball knowledge and Kai Havertz, you lot are the sickest of the lot. Sickest. Antibiotics, paracetamol, Calpol, that isn't strong enough for what you man have. The sickest of the lot. There needs to be a special unit for the ball knowledge merchants. I'm telling you. Never have I claimed to have ball knowledge, by the way, because I don't even know what the fuck it is. Because if ball knowledge means appreciating a Kai Havertz, then I definitely don't have it, if I'm honest with you. But you ball knowledge merchants, head gone. But profile merchants, you lot are up there as well. Like, you lot are up there, sick in a different way. Who do you want? Let's just say it's me and Robbie. You're always moaning. Like, who do you want? Don't ask me who I want. Don't ask me who I want. But you can't say, you bring in a striker, but you don't. Okay, Gyökeres, Osimhen. Yeah, but which one do you want? Gyökeres. It's not the right profile. It's a never-ending cycle with profile merchants as well. It's a never-ending cycle. And then these same people, I've seen tweets from the same people or comments from the same people. One saying, like, what was it? Who was it? Did he use Vlahovic or Sesko? It was Vlahovic or Sesko he used, and he said, that's the profile Arteta wants. So we might as well wait on it. And then in the same week, I'm seeing the same person saying, Isak is the profile we want. And then a few days later, and the few days being in the last 24 hours, Watkins would be great. What happened to the profile, brother? Because I'm seeing profiles all over the gaff, like Matrix, Minority Report, moving profiles around. Hello, like what people, profile merchants in the bin. Ball knowledge merchants already out of here. You lot are finished. You lot are finished. And the thing is, Watkins is not a bad striker. If you've already got two good strikers, quality, and you've got an injury or two, and Watkins is available, and you bring him in, that's a big move. Or in the summer, the first 2-3 weeks of the window, Watkins is the guy we want. Not my preference, but that's who you lot want. That's who you lot have indicated. Okay, go for it. If we signed him in the summer, cool. Let's go. That's the striker we got. Let's go. But 29 days into January, offering the same amount that you could have broken a release clause or two for, having already gone at the FA Cup, on the edge of the League Cup. And people shouldn't tell me Jesus, because people, they also like to twist things. Oh, because I said Arteta, people were calling me flip-flop, by the way. Arteta flip-flopped in January. Let's have that right. Yeah. I get it, ownership, but the first 2 weeks, internal solutions and all of this stuff, and then Jesus injury, a couple of days later, all hands on deck. I didn't say I want a striker. That's what it was. I didn't say I don't want a striker. Sorry, Mikel. You kind of did. You kind of did, mate. But it's cool. Let's forget it. Just get a striker. Big up Amaru. Happy birthday. Sorry, I just caught the comment in there. My eyeline. 29 days in, Watkins. Because Saka got injured 21st of December. When Saka got injured, people need to remember we already needed a striker before Saka got injured. I just want people to understand that, because people are now swaying it to, it's the injuries that have caused it. And no. We needed a striker on the 31st of May, 2024. 31st of May, 2024. That's the first official day that we needed a striker. Every day following that, they were also official days we needed a striker. Every single day. Before Saka's injury, the day before, it was still an official day that we need a striker. So when Saka got injured, it was a case of shit. We already need a striker. We're going to need something else. But no. I don't know how they've done it to a lot of people. A lot of people just forget that it was a striker we needed on top of Saka and just reset to, maybe it's a right winger we need, and Mbomo, or this person or that. What? We needed a striker. But, cool. Saka's unavailable, internal solutions, exciting. Remember, do you remember when Mikel said this is was it not exciting? Said something about this is a good experience or some shit. Definitely not a good experience, by the way. Then Jesus gets injured, and then the whole rhetoric is, 2 players are out. We need someone now. 2 players are out. We need some. Now we need someone. We needed someone before those 2 players were out. 2 men have dropped, and we still need 1. How? Make it make sense. How? Because now it's Jesus and Saka. Is it Jesus and Saka now? So 2 players out. Okay. But when it was Saka, Sterling was out. So it was 2 players then. But it was internal solutions. Make it make sense. Am I lying? No, check the facts. It's there. When Saka was injured, Sterling was injured. Heading into January. So it was already 2 at that point. On top of the 1 we already needed. Minimum. Round and round we go. This one's they get worse and worse because this one it's like Liverpool have been the best team, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt. This season they've been the best team, but they haven't given me the feeling that they're gonna go clean for the rest of the season. And I think you're seeing that in results as well. So if we just went and got what we need to get, imagine what's wrong with these man. What is wrong with these man? What kind of? They've got a fetish with nearly climaxing. These owners have a fetish with nearly climaxing, getting to the brink, some Kama Sutra thing, the wrong version. Because what are they doing? Like, how can they love it? They absolutely love it. Getting us back to the edge. And they're like, nah, stop. And they love it. Don't they understand? If you win something, you'll make more money. That's why when people say the money thing to me, I don't even. It doesn't. That doesn't even make sense. We was a profit-making company when they took over every year up until 2019. We're an asset. That's what we are. We're an asset. But again, fans will use the whole money thing, business, PSR, SCC is coming in apparently. Have you not heard that? Or was that some nonsense I read? I see an Arsenal account recently. SCC is coming in and we've stolen a march on a Biden by it. Why are we always stealing a march? Imagine a law is coming. Just in 7 months, there's a law coming. And you start abiding by that law now. What kind of... We did that with FFP. Wenger was championing FFP, I think, before the letters were even put together. I think when he was championing it, it was still financial fair play. I don't think the alphabets got into the world by then. We was doing FFP before FFP was FFP. And then it comes and goes, and man are just breaking it, charges, fines, suspensions, and we're still SCC, squad cost control, PSR, player sustainability rules. Fuck the rules. Oh, that's not Arsenal. That's not classy. Arsenal are not what Arsenal were before the Cronkies took over. The sooner people understand that, the better. It's not YouTube or people that have, every time something's going bad, it's, you'll get the other side of it. And AFTV is a problem and, fans causing too much negative. Arsenal were bought by people that don't give a shit. They saw a brand that had a lot of customers attached to it in a way that Americans don't tend to see for a sporting company, franchise, whatever. Very different type of loyalty and fandom. Very different. I'm not saying better, I'm saying different. They bought that. But then we must still... That's just working in their favor if we just still hold the club to what it was before they bought it. Because since they've bought it, they ain't been classy. What's been classy about this ownership? They tried to bring a animal killing channel to UK TV in the first few years of owning Arsenal. What kind of venture is that? How can you buy Arsenal and then a few years later, the next time I'm hearing your name, it's because you're trying to bring in an animal killing channel to UK TV? Like, from there, I know it's all finished. Then you get the quotes of, I didn't buy Arsenal to win trophies a few years after that. And Then shit hits the fan. Wenger starts not making Champions League. That was the turning point, not making Champions League. And then we have fans that just erase that and say, oh, you sacked Wenger, he was still making you Champions League. What? Don't talk to me about my club. We was done at in the Champions League, even being in it, let alone dropping out of it for 2 years before Wenger eventually left or got sacked or whatever. At this point, who cares? They put a new face to it. Oh, Stan, you said you didn't buy Arsenal to win trophies. You tried to bring the animal hunting shit to the UK. Maybe you're not the face for this, you know. Pups, let me take over, you know. I'll grow a beard, you know. We'll got to be excited. That'll be I love it, son. I love it, son. Josh, go on, it's yours. Josh comes in. Hello, guys. Be excited. Hey! That's all it took. That's all it took. Mask off, mask on. Smash up the set whilst we're right. Mask off, mask on. To this day, we're riding Be Excited. To this day. That whoever got excited from that Be Excited, they might be close to death from excitement right now, because a man can't be excited this long without some bodily functions, you know, going down. 6 years of excitement. Fuck, you know, there's people on the edge out there right now, on the edge across the world, because people hung on to those words, be excited, the new face, Josh Kroenke. And that was that. Bought them another 5 years. Well, 6. What are we in? 6 since then? 6, 7, whatever. Oh, they just bought the club out right now. Okay. They didn't want to spend when Usmanov was there. Okay. Okay. But you know, if Usmanov spent money, that's nothing on the Kroenkes if they allowed Usmanov to spend money that he wanted to spend. But Usmanov got done with the Ukraine-Russia thing. Who knew that was going to happen? People turn around to me and say, oh, you was wrong about Usmanov, you know. You was wrong about Usmanov. Look what's happened. Oh, was I wrong about Usmanov, yeah? Okay. Why? Because Chelsea are fucked now, yeah? Okay. We've been fucked for 20 years. Okay. Did Chelsea not get 2 Champions Leagues, 5 Premier Leagues, few FA Cups, a Club World Cup in that 10, 12, 13 years? Did they not? Has that been taken off them? Oh, no, it hasn't. Okay. But they've been fucked since, so that justifies the way Usmanov was handled in this club. Okay, cool. I'm not even trying to go back to Usmanov. What I'm just saying is that, you know, they're full owners from 2018. Okay. What is it? 2025. Shit. 7 years. When do these KPIs come in? When does the metrics need to metric? Like, I don't get it. 7 years in? Surely we need some sort of appraisal system in place now, because I don't understand. Be excited. 7 years, full ownership. Ollie Watkins. Nah. Brother, did these man know? Did these man know? Man grew up on Henri. Someone asked me about the bobbleheads. These are old school. I don't know where like they're actually porcelain made. They're actually proper, like. Man grew up on man like this. Look, in the background there, look, it's his numbers there. And you're trying to feed the streets Ollie Watkins, 29 years of age, 5 years in to the process, 6 years in since Be Excited, 7 years in since full ownership. Round and round we go, man. Round and round we go. It's a doom and gloom one, but what do people expect from me? You know, what do people expect from me? Especially right now. Let me look at some of the super chats, because yeah, this is very, very relevant. Repping Rwanda as well, while Rwanda are killing Congolese people. bad owners. My thoughts and prayers are with the Congolese people as well, because I've got a few friends and I'm seeing some of what's going on out there, and it's not just recent either. It's been going on. I've always said, and you know, but I've always said every billionaire has dirt in their nails, for sure. Every billionaire has dirt in their nails. That's a given. In this world, in this life, you can't get to that level of money and not have done some badness, some wrong. And that's all right, Calvin. See your way out then, mate. Why are you here? Love for the love. Go suck your mum. Big up Lee. Big up Turks. As emotionally attached to the club as I am, I've checked out. Been in the Big Six Discord, chilling, watching people lose their shit. See, I haven't even touched that more or less the whole season. And that's on me, my bad, but I know what it is. I actually said myself, look at this, what was his name? Callum? Or whatever that fucking guy's name was that said I'm negative. I'm the one that said in 18 months we're winning a major trophy. I wasn't negative then. Sorry, I don't live in the clouds, man. Sorry, I don't live in the clouds. I don't understand. Nor do I want to live in the clouds. I'm very much happy seeing things for what they are. Big up Ricky, big up Tech. Congrats on the new hairline. Thank you, brother. Don't congratulate me till we know it's there. Yeah, don't congratulate. And I know people are saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be wearing a hat." Listen, this hat it's based barely on. It's a round, and like I said, you can see the bruise in here already, and there's a bit of it's just all mad people. I ain't trying to come out like Goonies and all of that. Like I did the launch, soft launch match reaction. We did the Big Six, Donna McGregor. What a super chat! One of my favorite of all time, if not favorite. And now we just trust the process. We juggle a little bit. We see how it goes. You know, we surprise the community. No hat, woolly hat, bally. Who knows moving forward? Until one day, the Darwin. I'm either going to be, hey, game week 1, 25-26. I'm either going to be like Darwin Núñez or Stone Cold Steve Austin. There ain't going to be no in between. Yeah. Núñez, Stone Cold. It's going to be one of them people. Trust the process. From there, we move. We move. Big up Aura as well. We've all checked out. Yeah, man. It's Man said braid the hair. You want me to, the Sean Paul allegations will never leave. It will never leave. BX, don't worry, bro. The hat's just on for the stream. As soon as the stream's done, it's breathing the finest air money can buy. If that makes sense. I'm trying to make it make sense, but who buys air? Malachi said, Turkish, let's go. Flicks per hour. Lee will be on to me on my match reactions. Just flicking my hair, just yeah. And on that note, but nah, you see, that's the thing with me as well. Yeah, I've gone and got a hair transplant. I don't even know like what I'm gonna do with it. That was my problem. I didn't wear a hat because I've got no hairline. I've got no hairline because I wore hats from school. 13, 14, 15, used to listen to Cassidy, Wayne, Jay-Z, the proper new eras with the flat peaks, the old school ones, the Cleveland Cavaliers and Brooklyn Nets and Sixers tilted. I've been wearing hats 20 years deep because I'm not a guy to do my hair, especially in the 90s and 2000s. Men didn't do that stuff. It's long even, I take pride in my beard, but it's long even doing the beard. This is its own course, its own course of action. This is like 25 minutes a morning itself, just this, because it's a process. Now I gotta add this. Next year I'm gonna be at a salon, and from there it ain't looking good. I'm gonna tell you that now, it ain't looking good. Mr. Hussein said I had curtains like P. Andre. I can't imagine me with curtains, bro. Imagine me with curtains. Oh, mate. And said, don't. And to be honest with you, people, yeah, obviously the vlog's gonna come out, and but be yourself. Like, don't let, like, you see me, I done it for the bag. The hairline, it's a bonus. I'll be real with the community. It's a bonus. If it comes, it's a bonus. But I know what I did it for, and everyone would have done it if they knew what I did it for. So if the hairline comes, bonus. But just be you, man. Who cares? Honestly, I didn't care before. People are gonna think I cared now because I've had the process done. But like I said, I share with the community why I got the process done. I said salons are fruity. That's the point, brother. Imagine big me at a salon. It's long. I do need a pedicure though, you know. You see, look where this stream is going. Watkins and our transfer window. I'm talking about man them. Have you had pedicures? I know a lot of men that have had pedicures. I've never had one. I've never had one. I've never had one. I'm gonna let you lot in on a little secret. It's this is very, I don't know how to put it. This is a big moment, people. What I'm gonna tell you now is a secret that should people shouldn't know. And you might know and then think, why do I know this? But my feet are very ticklish. So going for a pedicure, I don't know if that's because I'm telling you over the years, when people have been in and around, like just around, you know, and a female, a partner has touched my feet, the karate kicks, it's just a reflex. My you know them toys when you press a button and the leg just goes, you don't touch the sole of my foot. Don't touch the soles of my feet. And that's why I'm worried about going to pedicure, because I'm telling you, I've even tried to be like, not on a surprise thing, like, all right, let's see, you know, apart. I can't do it. And yeah, that's a big moment for me, what I've just let you lot in on, man. Big 6 foot man with a beard like me, you know, the weakness is the soles of the feet. God knows how that's going to help you in a fight with me, but if you manage to take off my shoe and my sock, then I'm tapping out. I am tapping out, because people could be dead from there. Dead. Ticklish Turkish. Sorry, people. I know there's a lot of people here as well, probably thinking, what the hell is going on? If you're new, subscribe. If you like it, conversations can go left. This way is left. Your left, my left. Who gives a shit? Left, right, center. Hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. FlexiSpot up to 55% off. There's a link in the description, link in the live chat, pinned comment as well. Quality desks, chairs with curves. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. I said, there, boy. It's true still. But I miss the community. You know what? Because these are few and far between now. So I feel like to keep that connection close, we've got to open up a bit more. You've got to open up a bit more. Last Saturday, hat off, match reaction, trust the process. Big 6, Donna now you know my kryptonite. I've just let the world know my kryptonite. So I'm gonna be wary on the roads. People trying to go for the legs. It's all long. It's all long. Turkish the tickler. You must be sedated. Inverted toenails. All right, stop. Where was we anyway? Watkins. What are we gonna say? Forget Watkins. Why didn't we go for Duran? Not that I want Duran like that, but younger striker around the same value that supposedly we bid for, but now we're finding out that it wasn't that value. Oh shit, we don't have as much money as everyone would like us to think we have. False toe. Lack of sleep is dangerous. Aye. That's one thing that's come with this hair. Because you see the donor area, yeah? By donor, I don't mean Donna McGregor. We're talking about donor, DONOR. Yeah, the donor area was the back of my head, right? So that's where all the hair was plucked from and then put in here. And the back of my, like, hair is fine. Like, hair, solid. No problems, no qualms. Pat, lotion, shampoo, calm. Pat, lotion, shampoo, calm. You see these bits? The sensation sometimes is crazy. Like when I itch it, like let's say I'm just rubbing it now, it feels like you're itching an itch that you haven't been able to get to for 72 minutes. Imagine trying to find that point where the itch is right there and it's taking you 72 minutes and then you find it and it's like, oh, let's go. That's what this feels like now. Feels good. But then as soon as I let go, it's stinging. Stinging. It's part of the game, people, man. What can you do? You want a hairline? You need hair, firstly. And you need to get through this process. But let me get back to the super chat, sorry. Brandon said, Turkish, chill. The stream is going left. Bro, like I said, I miss the people, man. I don't chill and do one-on-ones like this often anymore. How many Arsenal kits? Every kit from 88, 89 season, home and away, up until 2007, 2008 is there. Every home, away, and third shirt, plus prototypes. And then I got one or two elsewhere here and there. Like, there's a lot of shirts up here because I've got every Henry shirt in long sleeve, basically. So every season Henry was at the club, home and away, I've got it long sleeved as well as just the normal. It's long. It's long. One day I'm gonna go through it. One day. Bamba, new chair, bro. I don't even want to guess it. People are going to think this guy, salesman. But this chair, I'm telling you, because they shouted me for the desk. And I'm like, yeah, listen, I know about the desk. Desk is cold, solid, black on black. That's how I like it. We move. But I said, you see that chair there? You see that chair? Because I said BS13 chair. And they said, well, we've got a new BS14 one. We'll send you that one. I was like, say no more. What the Americans say, bet. I said, bet. Bet. Big up, Badder. You're too negative. Be excited. Big up the OGs. Hope all is well. Come on, G. All is well. Streets are saying Spurs reach an agreement with Tell. Eli. Bro, this is why I don't get invested too much into like, oh shit, we're interested in Tell. Don't tell me about interested. Tell me when he's in Coney or wherever they fucking sign contracts and it's gonna happen. Tell me then. If you don't sign him though, that's a good signing. Very good signing. I said, is Odegaard overrated? I'd like to see a 9 and Odegaard. I've not overrated Odegaard in my opinion. I've never said he's world class, but 2 years ago, that season he had, when you consider it was like the trajectory was comes in loan, comes in, gets captaincy, and then has that 15-goal season, only bettered by I think De Bruyne in terms of midfielders. It looks like he's headed somewhere, and the ratings really ramp up. And in the next season, I think last season he's still done pretty well, GNA wise, but you can see flaws. But I think the flaws have been highlighted more because of the stringent instructions that the team have had to undergo since the beginning of last season. I don't think we're getting the best out of a lot of players, including Odegaard. By that I mean, because we're not as free flowing no more, and we're not able to create as many chances or work the ball into space as quick as we did in that first 22-23 season. I think Odegaard's regressed in terms of the attacking side of things. That's partly on him as well, by the way. I still think he's a quality player. I still think he's an 8, if I'm honest with you. Like, it's just weird that we've never, ever tried that. But maybe with Ranieri coming through now and then Saka going to come back eventually, maybe we do. But then again, shouldn't be a 17, 18-year-old coming in to play important minutes again next season. Next season for Ranieri should be like this season. Take it as it comes, enjoy it. It shouldn't be next season. Ranieri needs to start. Ranieri needs to relax, people. Relax. Arsenal have just been charged by the FA. For what? What have we been charged for? Why is this? My phone's even dead. What kind of? I don't know what's going on. What have we been charged for? Let me know. Crowding the ref. Fucking hell, bro. The game's gone, people, man. Ollie's getting the 14. He'll ask for it. Henry. Yeah, he'll ask for it. And he'll get it. I mean, Eddie had it. Fucking. Eddie Nketiah ain't scored a fucking goal this season. He ain't scored a fucking goal this season. People used to abuse me about Eddie like they abuse me about Havertz. That's what's sickening, you know. That's what is sickening with a capital ING. And he's just gone 30 million, no goals. But when he was here, it's literally the same thing. People are. I just want to tell people something, yeah? I just want to tell people something. What's the stats going around? 31 games, 17 GA or some shit. Where is it, people? 31 games, 17 GA for Havertz. Is that what it is? Yeah, but bro, he scored. I mean, with League Cup, he scored for us in the League Cup as well. 17 GA and 31. I'll go as far as to say, if Eddie Nketiah played the minutes that Havertz has played for us this season, he would also have around 17 GA. Make of that what you will. But I believe that's facts. I believe that's facts. Whether it's 10 goals and 7 assists or whether it's 11 goals in the Carabao Cup and only 3 in the league, I don't care. Yeah. They'd probably have around the same. People are saying no. Okay. Go watch the list of who Havertz has scored against, who he scored against. Then go and check the list of who Eddie used to score against, and then match it up. Match it up for me. Match it up. Preston. Oh, Eddie might have bagged the hat trick, the double. I don't know. Bolton, Southampton, Zagreb. Who was it the other day? Zagreb was one. I forgot the other one. I'm just saying, 31 games, 17 GA is not good. It's not great. Like that's not something. I don't know how that's going around, and people are like lay off. What? 17 GA in 31 games for a 300k a week player is enough? Okay. Eddie never scored against Tottenham, and it's correct. Havertz ain't scored a hat trick. Also correct. Do you see how we can just go band for band, as the youngins say, with Eddie and Havertz? We can. Havertz is the better player or option. I'm not saying that Eddie is, but don't be bringing 17 GA in 31 games and saying that's it. Even the other day was, what game was it? Wolves. Oh my God. After Wolves, people are posting pictures of him tired. They're posting pictures of him tired on Twitter and saying, look how much he gives. If I speak, everything locked off. YouTube, X, Instagram, TikTok, I'll be finished. Man are posting that he's tired after Wolves and saying, yeah, he collapsed. He's so tired, and people are getting onto him, and just people shouldn't, whatever. He's tired. The majority of the world have screws loose. But when so many screws are loose, you'd expect some to find screws to screw back in and find some sense. But literally, it's just loose all over, and they're just walking barefoot through these screws that could, if only they would pick one of these screws up and just put it back in, something might click. But nah, they're just gonna walk on the screws for the rest of their life. He's tired. How much was the transplant? I'm looking for it. Well, I mean, my thing was all inclusive. You know, I can't really get into the ins and outs of it all, and maybe one day. But the thing is, with my link, bro, if it's for you or someone else, it's a free consultation. So you know, that will entail pictures and a Zoom call or phone call or whatever else, and an understanding of how many grafts might be needed and how long the procedure and so on. So with the link I've got, you can get a free consultation. So that's for anyone, by the way. I was gonna put it, well, I am gonna put it in my vlog description, which should be out in the next week or so. But yeah, if you or someone's interested, might as well take the free consultation offer up. And in terms of the service from Elite Hair, again, I'm gonna keep it 100, like I do or have done with this chair. The service was elite. Like, just just calm. Off, I said it before, off the plane into the cab or sprinter to the clinic to the apartment chill, beautiful, 10-10, and then just every other day just rolled off like that. It was sweet, everything clean, fresh. Like it was all good, man. Looked like you was about to beat up Laurie yesterday. Ah, mate, the line of questioning from Laurie knows what he's doing, man. Laurie, that's an Eddie guy right there. That's an Eddie guy right there. Lee also adds, when Arsenal fans stop the bullshit and hold players and the manager accountable, we'll be better off. See how everyone held the PGMOL accountable for the call in our game. Do the same for our players. It's 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 not. I mean, it's the fan base would rather again argue with each other. Like, look, when we lost to Man United and Newcastle and whatnot, and my video or fan cam went viral, what happened again on the internet? We all saw AFTV out again and all that stuff, and they're the problem and whatever else, and just like that. So the fan base is closer to doing that again than linking up for the Kroenkes or the betterment of the club in a similar fashion we did for the Super League. Just a heads up. That's why I'm kind of like, that's why I am so frustrated. Like, people saw my fan cam, he's so aggressive, he's telling fans not to sing. I didn't tell fans not to sing. I just have my opinions on making songs for certain players, and that's that. And I'm not sorry for that. Many people, including ex-players, agreed with me on that. I don't need to delve into all of it. But from when I see a couple of the people that are rooted into Arsenal's history like they are, message me about that interview and about certain things I said in that interview and agree, ain't no fool on Twitter or ain't no fool chanting at the ground about me and getting knocked out after. Ain't none of that's gonna have an effect. And yes, that was a jab at someone. That someone knows who they are. It gets like that after North London derby. Imagine that. The memory of getting knocked out after a North London derby. Could never be me. Could never be me. But we move. Don't worry, people, man. How long have we got? 55 minutes. I'd say 5-10 more minutes, something like that. 2.6K still in the building. Hit that like button, people. Bear eyes. Hey, don't be singing Turkish as a CUNT at games. Don't be doing that. That's all I'm saying. Don't be doing that. Who am I? What have I got to do with shit? I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan. Am I wearing Crocs? Nah, man. The Crocs are downstairs. I got carpet in the studio, so you see that carpet, the bouncy carpet, the fluffy bouncy carpet. You can't ruin that with Crocs. Your feet need to touch. Otherwise, there's no point in getting the bounce. You might just get straight tiles. Oh yeah, they did. But by a day, not a lot. But like I said, it ended the way it ended, and nothing after, which is the way I like it. Beautiful. The carpet's not ticklish like that, man. I made sure I told them, you see that material, make it soft, delicate, because any karate kicks galore if that thing tickles my feet. Walls dismantled. Clement, both 10 and 14 should be retired by the club unless a different. Both should be retired. It should be hanging by the rafters. Like that's definitely something I'll take from America. Well, I know it from NBA. They're probably doing other American sports, but hanging the jerseys from the rafters, the kits, bro. Every time I go Emirates, I'll take a picture of the Henry one, the Adams, the Bergkamp. To be honest, we'd have a lot, but so what? That's part of being a great club. Instead of seeing some of the paintings we see, let's see some real difference makers in our history. I wasn't even at. I wasn't even at the North London derby, doing a watch along at home, Big Six, quiet. You know, don't want to incriminate. I'm just out here, man, living the dad life. But when you hear certain things, certain calls got to be made. Big up FlexiSpot. Hit the like button. Wax on, wax off. Last few questions, and then we'll call it a day. Philippe in the building. Let me get this one in. Turkish gave him smoke. He got knocked. Nah, well, yeah. You could say that. You could say that, Taylor. You could say that. You could say that. I wish it was me that did it, if I'm honest with you, but you know, maybe next time. Philippe says Turkish post 2004. If you could pick an Arsenal side to win the title, who would you? If you could pick an Arsenal side to win the title, who would you choose? What do you mean? Start like? What do you mean? A certain year, or individual players across the last 20 years? I'm not too sure. Coming like AR Ab. I'm not. Nah. The old me was. I was a madman. And the old me is not too far away. But I just don't like people getting it twisted. I'm not a YouTuber or anything like that. I'm not. I talk about football online. Yeah, I talk about football online. Yes, you know, people enjoy listening, engaging. We've got a community here, but outside looking in, never get it twisted. Never get it twisted. That's all I'm saying. Just never get it twisted, and we'll be okay. We'll be. I don't want to find the old me, if I'm honest with you. I don't want to. I'm 36, Bruno. I'm 36. I'm old as hell, man. I'm joking. I'm not too old, but I'm old. I'm getting on. I'm an uncle. I'm the uncle age. I'm a dad. I'm an uncle. Yeah, I mean, Philippe, I'm going to need you to narrow that down. If you're talking about team in particular, I mean, I guess it's the one that came closest to last season. But if you're talking about individual players, then I'd say last season's team, you add in Van Persie, you add in Alexis Sanchez, you add in Santi Cazorla, and I'm probably good. You put Cazorla with Rice and Odegaard, you put Van P up top, you put Sanchez on the left. I think I'm good. Everyone else can remain the same from last year. So that kind of answers the question. Big up my brother. Come on, Bo. Love for the love as always, my guy. Always. And Anurag says Watkins is not well, of course, it's not a needle mover. And some of the chances he's been missing this season are crazy. But we also just need numbers at this point. And that's the position we always find ourselves in. But Watkins ain't gonna come 29 and take some dickhead contract and call it a day. Is he? He's going to be looking for more money than he's on. So it's not really like, oh, it's one for now, stopgap. It's going to be for the next 3 years. He's going to be our number one striker. Like, nah, man, who wants that? Who waited 5, 6, 7 years for that? I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. Man said I take Ramsey in the 8. That's a good shout. I mean, he was a big game player for us. Brother, this is where we draw the line. You see all that Adesanya, Young Thug stuff? That's the line crossed. That's the line crossed, bro. We don't paint nails. I told you, I grew up in an area where we don't even mess around with our hair. Now I'm getting transplants and shit. Gen Z got me. Nah, joke. Big 6 forfeit, pedicure. Do you know? Hey, that person will need insurance. I'm telling you, because a heel kick to the chin, it can get expensive. Big up my G. Can't lie. I don't know how much more I got with the patience thing with this club. Tevin, my bro. We're out here, bro. You've been out here with me since before we even thought we could do it again. So I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. You got kids? I can't lie, man. If there's any Arsenal fans out there bewildered, find yourself a good woman, or if you're a lady watching, find yourself a good man. And yeah, have yourself a child. Make sure you're financially stable and, you know, all of that stuff as well. But I mean, it's not, you gotta find a new, since having Zekai, you know how people say, oh, you need to do another Kroenke out protest. I'll be honest, people, I don't. I've been there, done that, been ridiculed to this day. People try and get onto me about it. I was never that guy to start a protest, if I'm honest with you. That's not where I've come from, you know. I tried, I failed, tried again, helped for the Super League. And now I'm a dad. I'm happy. Just don't test me. Love for the love. No kids, but I think I found my last woman though. So stay tuned. Come on, bro. Focus on that, bro. Focus on that. And if Arsenal do something on the side, then that's it. Little one, title, happy days. If they don't, happy days regardless, little one. Because there's nothing, there's no greater feeling. There's no greater feeling than becoming a parent. No greater feeling. I think that's a nice note to leave it on. Yeah, nice note to leave it on. I'm back later for the big 6 anyway. So yeah, I know there's 2.5k here. I know you probably wanted me to talk more about Arsenal. I went off on pedicures and other things. But this is Turkish LDN TV. 105k. We're doing something right. So hit that like button, people. Love for the love as always. Go show FlexiSpot some love, whether you need something now or later. Remember, there's a link in the description here. It'll remain there for the foreseeable future. Desk, chair, recliner, sofa, amongst other things, 55% off now. I can vouch for their desks. I can vouch for their chairs. And yeah, go check reviews for everything else. Hit that like button. Make sure you're there for Big 6 later on tonight. Love for the love as always, people. I'm out. Peace.